Hello guys, this is Guy the IT Guy, and welcome back. Today, we're going to install a Sega Saturn emulator on our $100 PC, and we're going to try and play Nights into Dreams. So, let's go ahead and get into that video. Before we get any further, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click that notification bell, so that way you can be updated of any future events and videos that are posted. And we got a new playlist coming out. It's the Super playlist. So make sure you go ahead and check that out too as well. It's going to be great. Okay. Now first off, for our emulator ROM install, but I've already downloaded the ROM because it took a while. I'm supposed to have 400 megabyte connection, and for some reason it took about 2 minutes. But let's go ahead and get our emulator downloaded. Now the emulator that I'm choosing is Yabause, or Yabause, probably pronouncing that incorrectly. It's got pretty good ratings. I've looked at some others and I'm not entirely sure about them, but we're going to run this Yabause emulator. We're going to install it, then run it, and then in a future video, actually the video I'm posting on Saturday, I am going to update our $100 computer with a video card. You can find these anywhere from $25 to about $55 on Amazon and or eBay. I'll post a link to this card in the section below. This is an AMD Radeon FirePro 3D Graphics V4800. So we're going to run it with the stock video card that's actually in the computer right now, and then the video I'm posting on Saturdays, we're going to test that video card. So keep a watch out for that. So let's go ahead and download Yabause emulator. Become a Yabause patron. Support page. I did not run into that before. But we want Windows. So we click on Windows. Oh, I clicked the wrong link. Click download. Always click download. Or click download. There we go. Mac OS X. They have it for the Dreamcast as well, which is nice. The Dreamcast is a little bit more powerful than the Sega Saturn because the Dreamcast came out after the Saturn. Saturn was very short-lived, unfortunately, but they did have some great games. And a late friend of mine, I used to go over to his house. We worked as stockman at Walmart. And I go over to his house after work, and we would play Nights into Dreams and WWE. It was WWE SmackDown or WWF Raw. I don't remember which one it was. It was a long time ago. Since we're running Windows 64-bit installation, we'll go ahead and get the Windows 64-bit installer, because we don't necessarily need the exec file. Save link as. There we go. And we will go ahead and, you know what, we'll go ahead and just drop that on the desktop so we can find it easy. And that should, I forgot how big that was. Did it already, it looks like it already has downloaded. I didn't think it downloaded that quick. Wow. Well, 400 megabit speed connection. You better download fast, 165 megabytes. You know what I mean? Okay, it is downloaded. And for the ROMs, I actually got it. Since Emu Paradise is shut down, I found a site. I've been going to Emu Paradise since it came up. Since its inception. It kind of is a bummer that it went down, but I went to coolroms.com. I'll put a link to that in the description below as well. Actually, I'll show you what the website looks like. I'll just do it like that, coolroms.com. And then here, you can get FAQs, tutorials. You can get all the emulators that you need, and they have ROM listings. So, don't pass it around too much. We don't want this site shut down as well. Kind of sucks that Emu Paradise shut down, but they shut themselves down to basically keep from getting shut down and sued into oblivion like a couple other ROM sites got, which is quite the bummer. But Ooh, excuse me. Let's go ahead and install Yabause version 9.15. This is the updated version. This is the newest version available. And there is just a little bit configuration that we do have to pull off here. Let's go ahead and click setup, and I agree. Nobody ever reads those terms and conditions. I don't know if you guys do. If you do, hey, more power to you, but I usually fall asleep halfway through. I'm not gonna lie. Choose installation location. Default is okay. Yeah, it's fine. Put a shortcut. I need a shortcut. Complete the setup. Finish. Now, one thing that you do have to do, I probably should have kept the web browser open, is you're going to need a Sega Saturn BIOS. So, let's go ahead and look that up. And Emu Paradise, of course that one's not going to work. There's Planet Emu. Where I got mine from is the SegaRetro.org. And that is where I pulled my Sega Saturn BIOS files from. And when you pull down your Sega Saturn BIOS files, just go ahead and get the BIOS 101A. Make sure you get UE, which, you know, stands for Universal European, if I remember right. I forgot how these letters go. J, I know that it does stand for Japanese. You might want to download that as well, just in case you come across a ROM that is coded for Japanese systems, so that way you can play your Japanese game too. I haven't run across any yet that are, and I already went ahead and I don't know why I've got thumbnails in here. These thumbnails should go bye-bye. Okay. Alright, as you can see, I've already got Nights into Dreams downloaded and unzipped because they come in a zip file. So what I do is I unzip them, blast them out there, so you got your bin and your Q file. They've got to be unzipped in order to play. Unfortunately, Yabause cannot play them from the RAR file. And just in case you're using WinZip or something like that, just go get 7-Zip. It's at 7zip.org if I remember right. Let's go there too. I'll put that link in the description below as well. So you can just go to 7-Zip download, and the one that you want to choose is 7zip.org. Download HTML. Go to download. Thank God it's not an ad. But yeah, and then there's all the downloads that you can get. You can get 32-bit, just in case you're using a 32-bit operating system of Windows, or a 64-bit version. And if I remember right, I don't see it anywhere. I could have swore you could have this for Linux too, but I'll have to look that up later. There's Windows, Windows, Windows. Yeah, I think it's only just Windows. There's no Mac installation. But usually with Mac and Linux, they got their own unzipper. It's pretty standard. Okay, so we've got that installed. Now we just have to find our program, which we want to pin that to the taskbar so we don't lose it. There it is, right down there at the bottom. And you always want that at the bottom of the taskbar so it's always there, easy to find. Okay, and no, I don't want to broadcast my game. That's one bad thing about Windows 10. It likes to interrupt you when you're doing something. But I downloaded the Sega Saturn BIOS zip files, unzipped them into a folder, and it was only the one BIOS for the Sega Saturn. But we need to point our directory for our BIOS to that folder. So we're going to go ahead and click the little 3 buttons over there. And remember, we saved this folder on the desktop, so easiest place to get to it. Sometimes, though, if you have like a backup system, it's good. It's better to save it into like documents or somewhere where it will be backed up. Like these, usually like downloads or documents are backed up. Depends on what you got your backup settings set to. Usually desktop is not in the backup queue, but I put it on the desktop for easy access. So we'll go ahead and go into the Sega BIOS, click Open, and I never click the Enable Built-in HLE BIOS. I always go with a BIOS that I can download, one that I know works, which I know that one works. Okay, software video interface. I'd say, well, we can attempt OpenGL. So, well, OpenGL is not going to work. I have an AMD card in here, so that'll probably get a little sketchy. Alright, and then the sound is okay. Cart memory, okay. Input. Now this is where we got to configure things. Because just like any other emulator, it needs configured. And I'm using my standard controller again, my face-off wired Pro controller for the Nintendo Switch. Just because it's so comfy in my big monkey hands. So we'll go ahead and you want to leave that, as you see that there is DirectX input interface, but you want to leave it on Sdl Joystick Interface for like mainly your controller pads. And there it's got pad selected. And then what you could do is, on my other installation, I selected pad and it didn't work. And then when I went and selected the other one, the 3D control, yeah, it's the 3D control pad, it was ugly. I'll show you what it looks like. They show pictures of these things. That thing was humongous. It looks like the saucer section of the USS Enterprise D. I mean, this thing is huge. You can see how big that is compared to a normal controller. Those buttons are actually spaced out. It was huge. It's like, it's like, am I playing games with a brick? What kind of brick? Doesn't matter, because a brick is just a brick. Boom. Carl Papa. Let's go ahead and click settings. And when you click on the D-pad, I mean, you can use the D-pad for playing, but I just use the control stick because it will map the control stick just fine. Let's go ahead and get our control stick mapped here. And then the start button is, I usually use like the home button on the controller. It's got a little house on it. Or if you have an actual start button on whatever controller you like to use, go ahead and use that. And then A, got that mapped. Then B, and then C. And then since this is not a 3-button controller, this is a 4-button controller here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to map C to the top controller button up there. Oops, I accidentally mapped it to a joystick. That was fun. Let me go through and double check my mappings here. And start. Okay, that's cool. Alright, go ahead and click OK. Allow access. Defender Firewall has blocked some features of this app. Private networks, Allow Yabause to communicate on these networks. It probably just wants to update itself in all honesty. So, you should probably let that go. If you don't want to, that's okay. Block it. Don't let it reach out to the internet if you're uber paranoid. Okay, and then we'll go to Open ISO. Of course, we're in our Sega Saturn BIOS because that's where we last left everything off. Let's go to our new folder, and I usually click on the Q file instead of the bin, because when you click on the bin file, it doesn't work as well for some reason. I've always found this, ever since I've been playing with emulators back in the dark ages, Q files are the best way to go if you're running CD-ROM. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, that's fast. Sonic Team presents, and I cannot hear sound. I did not expect for the sound to work right out the bat. I thought I was going to have to configure something. There we go. Let's see how this works in full screen. Yeah, not particularly spiffy there. We're kind of zoomed in on a corner. Okay. Oh, we're widescreen. Let's see. She just made faces at me. I was not expecting that. Video, bilinear filtering. Let's go with OpenGL and see how that works. Let's hit Emulation Frame Skip Limiter. See if that clears up the sound. Gotta wait for something to queue up though. Come on, queue up. Start button works. Good. tuck my other ear pod in here. It's in the way. Let's go to new game. And my control stick is not working. Okay, so we are going to run into a couple little issues. So let's go down here. Let's hit input. See what DirectX input does. This one might be different. Nope, nothing there. Let's try to emulate the big saucer section controller. Let's go to 3D control pad. Up, no, up. Down. Let's select the. It's selecting the mouse click as the buttons. Okay, that was fun. Mission stick, that's not gonna work too well. Why is my mouse click registering as all the buttons? That is a little weird. Region auto detect. Yeah, that's good. Hide menu bar. Shortcuts. General. Auto start synchronize Saturn internal clock with set time. That'd probably be a good thing to do. Maybe if I stop the emulation. Where we go? Let's pause that. See if that was giving us our errors. This is becoming quite weird. Okay, let's select pad. Okay, let's see what happens. And as you probably suspect, there's sound, frame skip limiter, FPS, full screen, screenshot. Where'd the controller config go? Let's go back to pad. DirectX input interface is not working. Which didn't work for me before. I was just hoping and dreaming. So all I was hopes and dreams, guys. Just hopes and dreams. So we're gonna try this. And I don't configure the top 3 buttons. Oh, I should configure my bumpers. My bad. Okay. Sdl Joystick Interface. Will the buttons work? She's a little glitchy over there. But then again, she's not running at the correct resolution. Spring Valley. Oh no! No! It's got great resolution though. I mean, yeah, everything's kind of blocky, but when I tried to play it on my other computer, it actually looked kind of terrible. Probably because it was zoomed in half the time, but gotta figure out what I did with that. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Tools. Let's go back to settings, go back to input. Let's put this on 3D motion control. Okay. A. B. C. Oh, we need a start. Oh, we need bumper button over there. Bumper button over there. And start button. Waiting for access R trigger. Okay, let's go back in there and configure the start button at least. For some reason it wasn't registering my bumper pads. That is weird. Okay, let's go back out. And pause start. Reset emulation. I think I locked it up. Doing some configuration. Bum bum bum. Start button works. Yeah! Directional pad is now working. Well, thumbsticks. Knights. Select. It's at the wrong resolution though. We'll fix that here in a second though. I just want to pretty much make sure that all my control stick movements are working the way they should. Wish I could get some new textures for this. Bet that make this game look supremely awesome. It is running a lot better than it ran on my other computer. My other computer only had 4 megs of RAM. So yeah, don't try and run it on a 4 meg RAM computer. Obviously, this one's got 8 gigs of RAM, not 4 gig. Oh, don't want to run into that thing. Oh, there's the alarm clock bell. I guess you gotta hit this after it's... Oh, come on, lady. Jump. Jump like your life depends on it, which it does. I don't even know what these balls are. It's been years since I've played this game. Then there's some Mario looking dude down here. Can I jump on him? Oh, they're fake. They don't do nothing. Okay, let's go take over our genie. Down, down we go. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. This game was so cool, but half the time, you know, it's a little toasty, a little on the sauce, you know, a little drunk playing it. Oh, I think I gotta spin that guy. Spin that wheel! There we go. I don't think I'm supposed to go in there, because I think it's stealing my stuff that I got. I am not a very good pilot. Don't expect me to land an airplane in the bay. Oh! Yeah, you gotta go down and up. I don't quite understand where to go next. But no, it starts giving you a timer at one point. Oh, hey look, more stars. Looks like that little Starman dude. Whee! Love this game. This game is like cool. Haha. I missed the master. How do I get over there? Okay. Whoosh. What's down is up and what's up is down. Righty then. I'm gonna have to find an instruction manual for this. I am so lost. I don't know what to do with these rings. Oh look, they formed again. I'm so not remembering what you're supposed to do with this game. Haha, I got the rest of the rings. I woke up. I guess I'm supposed to take him to that Overlord boss thing? Still is showing me that I don't know. Maybe it's not an Overlord boss. Maybe it's a collector. Oh, it's a freaking collector. That explains a lot. Okay. On to the display. Let's see if we can get our display settings correct. Video. Okay. Opengl interface. That is running. That is surprising. I mean, we could put it over to software video interface. Let's see what that does. It's not as pretty. She is. Looks like she might be pixelated now. Let's go back over to video. Let's put this on Opengl interface and see what it does then. Yep, it renders her a lot better. Sweet. Even though this isn't an AMD card that is in here. Being chased by an alarm clock. Talk about weird. Oh, I'm on level 2. Okay. Alright. Mare. Is that like short for nightmare? Or does that just mean dream in like another language? Oh, go down. Holy cow, this little genie does not like to... Unless I don't know what I'm doing. Which is very plausible. Okay, there's that. Alright, settings. Let's go back to video. Okay. We are at 640 by 480. Fit to window. No, we want a fixed aspect ratio of 4 by 3 pull down. As you can tell, the music picked up. But for some reason, my window's getting all hanky on me. Well, that's just weird. Okay, it could be glitchy in some respect, as it does not like to stay at its intended resolution. Let's see if, look, we can pull it out. There we go. Wish I could just get that to do that on full screen. Oh, hey, it's windy out. I don't know how to go that way. Oh my. I might have to find some instructions online on how to play this game. I mean, because I seriously do not know how to change that direction. Oh. Oh, look at that. You just go around the little... Okay. Countdown timer's hitting. Good for it. Okay, then we got our video interface. Okay, windowed resolution, check. Full screen 640 by 480. We've got it. Windowed resolution is forced 4 by 3. Let's just hope that we can keep it like that when we hit full screen. Alright, shortcuts. How do we get in and out of full screen? That's always good to know. Alt return. That's the standard. Roger that. Okay. That's not full screen. Okie dokie. Settings. I don't know what is going on with that. Let's squash it down because we're in an odd mode. Alt enter. Alt enter. Probably because I gotta click OK on that. And I just hit the microphone. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, video. Let's change that. 720 by 40. See if that'll accept that a little bit better. No. Guess that's a big no. Might have to maybe find some ways to guess we just keep working our way down. Why isn't the video game itself? View full screen. What the crap? Let's go to full screen again. I don't know why it's setting it off to the side. It looks like it wants to do full screen. I would say it's complications with my video card, but it did this on my other PC as well. I figured just this video card would be a lot better. Let's go to file settings, video, 720 by... Let's go 800 by 600. Let's rock that, see what that does. Otherwise, it's just going to have to play it in window mode. Okay, it pushed it over even further. Check on that. Check and check. Okay. 1024 by 768. We want use integral pixel scanning. Let's see if that helps us. Probably won't. No, did not help. We're just making the display bigger. I'm gonna have to contact the guys there that actually make Yabause. Excuse me, and find out why this is doing this. Because if this is doing this on two different computers with two different totally types of graphic cards, the other one was an NVIDIA graphics card, actually, shouldn't be doing this. We'll try that. Okay, nothing there. Let's try 1024. See, that's just windowed resolution. And I can't drag it. Be nice if I could, though. Would really like to drag it over. Tools, emulation. Let's go ahead and get out of there. Let's see. Put it over there. See what it does now. It's emulating an exact position that's on the screen. Gotcha. Alright. Let's get that out. Sorry for the HDMI 1 popping up down there. My video capture card does not totally agree with me switching back and forth on my video. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're zoomed in way over there. See, it runs just fine in windowed. No glitches. But then you got distractions like file folders. Of course, I guess just set your background too. And just do this. No, I want to personalize. Let's go to personalize. Background picture solid color. Put it on black. Roger that. That way it's not as distracting when you're trying to play. Full screen resolution. Let's put that on 1024 by 768. Not so much. Am I in full screen mode? There's full screen mode, but can't tell. Why does it get stuck way up there? He has a revelation! Bye. That was his revelation. And then just move your icons to the middle of your screen. If you have icons, that is. Oh, go away. I don't want to capture. Can't do full windowed mode either. Full windowed mode is just having problems. But you probably don't want to do full windowed mode anyway. Okay. Start the emulation. And if you want more screen, just take your taskbar and... Oh, my taskbar is locked. Whoops. Take your taskbar, move it out of the way. Drive empty. Well, thank you for the enlightenment. Of course, to do this on your normal desktop PC that you normally compute on every day could get kind of annoying. But a lot of people do just set up little special PCs, like I'm setting one up right now, just for pure emulation. Let's see. Let's go ahead and open our ISO. Get Nights into Dreams running. Wish I could just hide the menu. I don't want to monkey around with that stuff. I guess you could do it like that, but then again, come on. Full motion video does not quite show you your whole display. Or show up on your whole display, I should say. Because you got like the sidebar over here. Like when it goes into full motion video where there was graphic, there is none. But everybody knows this, that's standard. Alright, now let's see how this plays. My game save should still be there. Hello, Knights. Select. And then this guy, Elliot. And then Clarice. Hello, Clarice. Dream data. Select diary. I don't quite know how to use the little dice roller. I've heard that music before. The affection. Come on, Elliot. Oh, no, he got killed already. Wow. Lame, Elliot. You're just a little dweeb. Now you're a super flying genie dude. And I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, go that way. Roger that. Oh, look, there's some stars to capture. Some little ball things. Yay! I did a somersault and got to keep them. Like I said before, I don't know what the frig I'm doing. It's starting to slowly come back. Stop in here. Upload my spheres. Looks like some of them I can only get one on the ground. There's a little observatory. Oh, double ring, double ring, double ring, and a star. Go through another ring. Woohoo! Yeah, so if you guys want to see any other games from the Sega Saturn system, oh, whoops. That's what happens when I talk. Go ahead and post in the comments below what you want to see. Because there's plenty of other games. I probably should have spun when I hit that. That hurt. I mean, I don't know if Shenmue is on here, but, you know, maybe the first one. I don't know. I never played Shenmue, so I don't know. I know a lot of you are gasping. You're like, never played Shenmue, no way. It's like, yeah. Never was into that kind of thing, but I don't know what the whole allure of Shenmue is, but I'm sure I will one lick. I'm sure I'll find out. Okay, I gotta get back to the collector. Wherever the collector's at. Oh, there's the collector. Unless it's not a collector and I just killed it because it's a baddie. Yay! There's a big silver orb. Don't even know what all this stuff is. Let's go collect some stuff. Come on, Elliot. Jump, jump, jump! Uh-oh. Thanks, you little jerkwad. I guess I'm waking up soon. Apparently, if I jump, I can make better time. I need to get back and be the genie of my dreams, or whatever it is. Oh, look at that. My power orb that I was collecting. Oh, okay, I see. If you look on the pedestals, there's 2 power orbs. I gotta collect the others, which are probably significantly other different colors. Which is the old cliche trope, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if you're upside down or inside out. Gotta tell this genie what it's all about. Jeez. I'm just like doing somersaults just trying to get the ring. Get the ring. Get the ring, Frodo. Okay. Okay, I guess that's a dead mother brain. I don't know. Oh, wow. Gotta stay down in the dream world here. Ooh, ballpark, ballpark. Ow, ow, ow. Oops. Okay, I guess I gotta get back to the collector now. I was too busy having fun here and... gotta fill up the collector there. Oh great, right at the eggshell timer. I'm out of here. No, the eggshell timer wants me. Oh, there we go. Hey, they're now golden balls. That's awesome. Gotta climb up a mountain. Whoop! There's a force field in my way. That is so awesome. Okay. Alright. Cool. Alright, we have got the Sega Saturn emulator to run on our $100 PC. Although, albeit, we have to run it in windowed mode. There's some issues with the drivers, more than likely. I'm going to email the guys that built the program, find out if they can tell me why it's doing that. I'll even send them some screenshots. They're going to need it. But, as you can tell, it runs just fine. This is a quad-core i5 running a 2400 series CPU with 8 gigs of RAM. I'm going to pop another 8 gigs in it from the other computer that I got. That way it's got 16 gigs. And then I'm going to put the other video card in and see how fast it runs at that point. But this has been Guy the IT Guy. Go ahead and like if you like the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below other games you'd like to see from the Sega Saturn series. And click the subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you could be posted of future updates and updated videos. And my mouse was in the way. But I will see you guys later. And you have a nice night.